Hello everyone and welcome back. It's Tuesday morning. I'm playing Anno. Anno 2205. The space one. The weird one. The slightly bad one. Hey chat. So Anno. Might as well just roll the intro cutscene. So in my playthrough so far, I've built on some lovely islands. Look at these lovely buildings. Don't worry, we're gonna fix this. Don't worry, I'll skip the intro. We've seen this before. We're a bit shit this morning. Sorry, we're not set up properly. What do you expect? Not nothing that different. Let me see if I can find where we were last time. Ah, yes, okay. Welcome back, everyone. So, we're playing as Big Dick Energy. We're a local leader. We're level 46. Last week, when I cut, we were only about level 39, level 38, and I've played for a couple of hours because last week we set up the new production line on the moon, which was building skelly hands, okay? And this is like a very expensive thing to do. What's level cap? I don't know. Restart with Misty. Yeah, we could restart. No, we're not going to restart, don't worry. So last week we were building on the moon. We've got dudes who live on the moon, and they are being fired into space via this engineering institute here. And also we've got these things making skelly hands. These things are really wanted by the people on the on Earth, back on Earth, who I don't know what they use them for. I guess like jerk each other off like robotically. You know, I can't think of anything that would not be used for a purpose like that. You know, I think if humans made like fake, you know, cyborg hands, the first thing they would use them for is sex, right? That industry like drives progress. So anyway, this is Anno 2205, guys. Basically, I have to do. I've got like a main quest where I've sort of been following it. I now have to make lunar lunch. Basically, this game you kind of have to like get people, satisfy their needs, and stuff. So I started at the Green Tide Archipelago and I started sending back skelly hands to them. But the trade route costs an insane amount of money. It's like 12,000. Trade routes from and to the moon cost just a huge amount of credits. And so I was, at the end of last time, I was massively in the toilet, credits-wise. So I actually had to just massively increase the amount of people I've got. So this is the island I started on, which has got the... so this is the island I was building up. This is the island I started on over here, with... you know, little houses, all ready to upgrade. They're ready to upgrade now because they've got all of their needs satisfied. These are the Steves, the low tier boys. I've got like an island of Steves here. They just need like the basic crap, and they go up to like the second tier, who live in these things. Emma Watsons. They're like, they want Botox and vitamins and eyeballs and police, I guess. Just to stop all the stalkers from going into their houses and taking pictures of them. The ghosts. And so it's an Anno game. We're playing Anno. I'm enjoying it immensely, but there's so much to do. So right, first of all, let me just very briefly explain what's happening. The people in the temperate, they want stuff from the Arctic. The people in the Arctic, they want stuff from other places, and so you have to kind of send them around. So the trade routes that are currently going on here to get to people, to get people up to this standard. The biohunters come from the moon. The neuron plugs come from the Arctic, and everything else is made locally. This is pretty much how it goes. there's lots of islands. So I've built I've got a new island here. I've built some farms on it to satisfy all the new people that I'm using. I've got some wine. I've got over here, I've got, a cow farm. I've got a soybean farm to make all sorts of... I've really not explained this very well, but long story short, it's going. The Arctic is also a thing. It's a bit more difficult because the people want to live around a heat source, and if they don't have that, they get unhappy. So you can't have too many people, but at the same time, you also need to feed them and stuff, and they're quite awkward to feed because they want these stimulants and they want stuff imported back. They're a bit awkward. So what I might try and do in future with the Arctic is use these workforce modules, which are quite expensive, but they allow you to just reduce the workforce working a plant to 0, so it doesn't require any people living there. You can just make the whole thing done by robots. Because who wants to live in the Arctic anyway? Fucking no one. Just leave 5 guys there, and then the rest can be 100,000 robots. What would go wrong? What can possibly go wrong with that scenario? I can't foresee anything going wrong. So this is where all my stimulants are made. These guys are getting coral out of the growing coral in these crab vats, and just turning it into drugs to send to the people in the tundra who need drugs. So yeah, that's the Arctic. That's all going fine. Then I've got the tundra. Now what I've done is, between sessions, I actually bought up all 4 of these extra provinces. Now they don't actually. I haven't actually built anything in any of them, I don't think. Well, actually, did I build something in this? Oh, I think I maybe I built a little bit up here. Yeah, I built a tiny bit up here to get the molybdenum out of the... I needed more mining sites and more of these sites. So yeah, look, I've got here 2 sites mining methane, because the other zone, the other Arctic zone I have, has got a penalty for mining methane in it. So I decided I'll mine it here, ship it over here, and that way I'll be all right. So what I've basically done is I've made us in the red and in the green, so we're getting a positive credit balance by just having a lot more people. But in order to have a lot more people, I've had to get all of these numbers back into the positive. And so I'm pretty much ready now to upgrade to the next tech level, and I haven't done it because I wanted to share that with you. All I've done in the break is pretty much just do what I've done before, just more of it. So yeah, there you go. I'm very proud. I'm very pleased. How long did I leave the game running? Not actually very long. Look, in the time we've been playing, I've already ticked up. I did leave it running actually over 4 hours. Anyway, the other nice thing about buying up these uninhabited islands is that you can when the random attacks happen, sometimes they'll attack a random fucking island that you've not built anything on, so you don't have to worry about it, which is a plus in my book, because it means less invasions to have to deal with. And also, I could potentially build on these in a bit if you guys are enjoying this stream. If you want to keep playing. I did play a bit of Foundation last night, which Shin and Doug could have been playing, and I thought that might be a fun stream. 4 hours, yeah. Anyway, there's lots of things. In each zone, there's also a special, unique thing. In this case, there's a special project. So on the moon, my special project is the meteorite, which I think we can go and have a look at now. Because I think I've actually I haven't done any quests off camera, and I've also not done any anything new that we haven't seen before off camera either. So hopefully you guys can be caught up with what I've done from previous. TJ, are you there in the studio? Can you turn the volume down a bit, because I can hear myself echoing, and it's kind of putting me off a bit. It's weird. Anyway, I could sell excess crap here. Look at that. I just got... See, doing this is just super bonkers. If you have an excess of any materials, you would just like always will. No, I can still hear myself. Can you just like not have me on speakers in there? That would be good. Thanks, dude. Thanks. Okay, cool. Anyway, let's do this quest. To do what? So first of all, we're supposed to get officers in the lunar region. So I should. These guys are ready to promote. So let's do that first. Now the danger of doing this, if I start promoting people, it's going to cause all of their needs to go crazy, and it's like you haven't got enough rejuvenators, you haven't got enough for shizzles, you haven't got enough danguses, and then I'm going to be like panicking for about 20 minutes to try and fix all that shit. So if you add more people, more people move into those houses, and therefore they need more of every resource that's previous. And if you don't do it properly, your income can drop quickly into the shit. So the reason that I'm in a positive credit balance is also because I'm shipping a bunch of materials to the global market, and if the global marketplaces change too much, see, look at this. Like, the reason I've actually even got profit is that I've got these 5 trade routes going to the global market, and this one, look at these. Like, so this is 24,000. So that's 28. That's about, actually, that's almost 30,000. This is 40,000, 50, 60,000, 66,000 income from me just shipping excess goods to the marketplace. Now, if I got rid of all those, they would just be useless and dead and not being used and by people, and therefore I would just like be my company would go bankrupt and I would literally lose the game. So I've got it on like the hard setting where if you can't fix your bankruptcy issues, then you go. It basically you can have a death spiral quite easily in this game, and we don't want that. So that's a warning. I also looked up this. This is my space station. I found out that apparently what you have to do is you have to like add more of these specific things, like more electronics clean rooms, and what that will do is that will unlock these modules at the sides ever so slightly slowly, like every hour and a half. It will give you more workshop kits that you can then delete these and go down another path, which seems like the dumbest thing in the universe, but that's just ridiculous. So I think what we're actually going to do is we're going to start by just going up a few tiers and unlocking like these ones here. So in order to do that, we need 2 agriculture chambers and then 3 agriculture chambers. So I'm just going to. But the thing is, if I knock down, I think if I knock down the other ones, I might have to take this expert. I don't know. Basically, I'm just a bit concerned because this thing here is giving me like plus 10% productivity in biotech, and this thing's giving me plus 10% productivity in electronics, and I'm worried that if I take those out, I'm not going to have enough to satisfy all the needs, and then everyone's going to lose their fucking goddamn minds. Anyway, I think what we're going to have to just do is plow one of these bad boys.
Sorry, engrossed in thought.
Because I don't think it's really helping us. We just need to get another.
Transfer route inefficient.
See what I mean? So what's that done? Yeah, so that's pulled out the ability to have a biotech thing. Let's just fucking replace it with a green one for now and see if we can just I don't know, temporarily do a temporary fix of this.
R&D offers new options. Nothing on fire or exploding.
Right.
At the moment.
So we will get 50% increased rewards from Simon International. So that gives us a workshop kit in 30 minutes. And then, I mean, these are just worthless, really, aren't they? And this thing here, it says food design workshop, use rice instead of beef. I don't actually want to put that in because I probably don't have enough rice. So yeah, I'm just going to wait for these to unlock. And hopefully society doesn't fall apart in the meantime. How bad is this? Let's just go back and see how bad it is. So obviously the main thing that are electronics are these things. So I can stop selling quite as many. And hopefully that'll be okay. I think biotech is worse. If I take,
Transfer route.
oh, I don't know, biotech might be better. Biotech is I think stims. I didn't realize these were biotech. Okay, so I can go down to 20 of these.
Your goods will find their buyers on the world markets.
Okay, so I haven't dropped too much so far. But I am at minus 55 of those, which is a pretty big problem. Minus 55. See, I could buy them back in. Minus 55 of those. Such a lot of, such a lot. All right. So okay, what I can do as well is like build more of them, but I need more algae, and I don't really have any like algae sites here. So basically, I just need to make sure I've got enough enough of these before I start upgrading people. So I'll build a bunch, do the upgrades, and then we'll just do it. I'm drinking tea today, guys. Drinking hot green tea. Thanks. Butterflies 7. Make sure to become a member on the Yogscast YouTube channel to see how Lewis makes tea. Yeah, it's a very complicated thing. So what I'm doing is I had a lot of problems with water. And I realized that if I just built water here on these water things and added these extra agriculture biocatalyst mod funnels, it would give me quite a lot of water. However, I do need a lot of these agricultural catalysts. So what I've done is I've massively expanded this. So I've built these moss plantations. I only had one before. Now I've got like 3. And I used to have like 3 of these. Now I've got like fucking shitloads. And these guys make this green stuff called biocatalyst, and I've got way too much of it. But I feel like it's probably necessary, certainly sometimes, to get this thing working. So I can get algae. Oops, that's not algae. Can I get algae from here? Yeah. So I can get algae. We can add a road. Let's just start working on these projects that need to be done. I can put a biocatalyst module on it. So there you go. There's 35 algae coming in. No prob. Let's just add a few more of those. Now we don't have any power. So we can just throw a bit of crappy power down just to take us back into the green. Bam. So that is now, just one of these is giving us 140 algae. Okay, so I can then ship that algae back to the main sector. Boom.
New transfer route delivers.
Okay, and now we need to find some space in this sector to build some more Botox factories. Now, some of the maps, like this one, for example, have like a nice large green area that you can build on. This one is just lots of small islands because chat wanted to choose, well, partly chat chose this, but partly I wanted to choose the hardest one to play on. And as a result, it's fairly tricky to fit everything in. So I've got a lot of islands with that are just packed to the gills with thieves, because you need a certain amount of the lower tier to get to the higher tier. So this is the goal is to do this quest where I need 100,000 investors to turn on this thing. And investors are the highest tier tech. So I've got this island ready to go. I've packed it as full as I possibly can with executives, and they are ready to advance. But we have a lack of rejuvenators. Obviously, we've got a certain amount in stock. We've got 44. But when that runs out, these guys are going to be unhappy. And I feel like I need to just make sure we are like fairly robust before we go anywhere. So I've got a little bit of space on this island. I've got a little bit of space here. Well, not really. Have I got any islands that are like spare? I could just build it on a new island. This looks fine. Let's buy a new island, so I'm not like fucking pissing around with a tiny amount of space.
Looking for a good deal?
So yeah, I played a bit of
To a deal like that.
Foundation yesterday, and I really thought it was really good. I played 2 games. I'll do a tip on them, hopefully today. Foundation's like a little, kind of feels like they're Banished. Do you remember that?
Missing goods.
But like kind of unfinished, completely unfinished. But rip. What do you expect? Let's make all of this shit into algae first. Using these things. We'll just put one here. Bam, bam, bam.
Consumer analyses show unfulfilled demand. for
Power.
specific
Power is
commodities.
a small issue. How many of these can I actually fit in this? Is it like 6? Can't remember. Yeah. Yoink. Right, so I'm going to need... So power I'm currently getting mostly from these like tidal plants. They give me a lot of power. 1,500. Obviously, by having the power on site and running the production facilities out of this zone,
Scarcity.
I don't have the sea sites, as many sea sites as I would like for water. I've got a few water, but just need so much water to keep people happy. So I have to make that call really on whether I want to, import a shitload of water at great expense, or which I think I'm just going to end up doing, or waste a lot of land with like these wind parks, which I kind of need the land, especially if I'm building like a whole fucking island. So you see what I mean? It like kind of leads you into like issues. And also now I'm out of this graphene, which is like this rare material, which is kind of expensive and hard to get. And so I can't really expand to many other islands that have like maybe I should have gone to this site, this one actually, because it's got 2 coastal sites, rather than this one. 'Cause this one's got slightly more land, but no coastal sites. Fuck it, let's just put some wind down, because we're just gonna be lazy. We can always remove it later, if we want. Okay, so how many of these do we need? We need at least one more. So we'll just build at least one more. I guess I want to leave a road here. Fuck it. Be alright. I don't want to like accidentally wall in one of my mountain sites by doing it too dense. Yeah. We can do another one. There's going to be like 1,000,000 tons of this Botox, which is obviously helpful. I'm just going to max out these. Build another power plant. Shit. I guess this is our life now. So there is a point in which you can like actually convert the this bad boy to bring power down. It needs these fusion power cells, which I don't have yet. They're the next tier. I was hoping I wouldn't have to do this today, but well, it's not going to be that much faff unless this happens. Oh, so he's occupying Sarvik Province. Now, Sarvik Province is one up here that all I'm doing is extracting gas from. So I don't think I really need to have a big panic about it. I can probably just leave it. Good. Because I don't want to have to deal with him. Okay, so now I've got 100 synth cells, petri dishes of stuff. I can just slap down some of these. Boop, 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 boop. And then I'm at 59. Let's put this here. Okay. Is that enough? Yeah. The reason I did it like this is because I can add a few modules to like make it slightly cheaper. But I mean, the modules are like I can reduce my workforce on the island, which I've got loads of workforce in this place. Well, actually, I haven't got that many. Maybe I will once I'm building a lot of people. I mean, I need to get 100,000 people here, so you know, I feel like I'm going to have enough workforce. I don't really need those modules. The logistics, like, you get logistics from each island anyway. I mean, that's not going to be a problem. I'm probably going to build a truck stop here, and then I'll have easily enough logistics. So I might as well build, like, energy maintenance modules, but that only reduces it by 5 energy, so do I care? The answer is no. So I've left these nice module slots, but I can fill them in if I want, but I'm not going to. Anyway, I think we're now at incredibly sufficient rejuvenators. In fact, with space to go. So, okay, it is blocking neuroimplants. I'm going to have to deal with this. All right. So it looks like, oh, because I'm importing the molybdenum from here to make the eyeballs, to send them back. Okay, so he did pick one of the ones that I've actually populated. Interestingly, though, there's like a little hot spring here.
So you completed the preliminaries.
Now
on to the next steps.
Which lets me build like a fucking baths, I guess. I just need to power it with like 300 power. I only have 12 power on this place. So I guess that's not going to happen. Let's call my fleet in. It might happen. How much does it cost me to like expand to this island? Is it graphene? No, it's petrochemicals, which I've got fucking shitloads of. So I could conceivably like expand to one of these islands. I've got quite a bit of cash.
Enemy detected. All hands engaged.
Oh, wow.
Full speed ahead.
Healing. So the difficulty of this is sort of scaled up a bit based on mostly, I think, how much money I've got, but I guess also what level I am. So I have to now kill 46 ships, which is quite a lot of ships. And they sort of have these like annoying abilities now as well.
Underway.
But I think also it's slightly easier to do if the maps aren't as islandy. Because the island map that I'm on as my main one is a complete nightmare to like hunt everyone down on.
Coordinates confirmed. Full speed ahead.
I don't really want to lose any ships if I can avoid it.
On our way.
No. Do.
Coordinates confirmed.
Launching.
Okay.
Nuclear missile fired. Self-repair. Running.
I'll go get these ones because they're still.
Enemy
How many more do I
detected.
need?
All hands engaged.
3 more. These will do.
Run.
The next time you will fail.
Actually, that is enough.
Into the lifeboat.
Oh, fuck me. They lost the ship. Shit. As they were running away. Amazing. Well played.
Hey, thanks for coming over.
Alright. I
You
can sell
got
some
yourself
excess
a
of this crap. So yeah, like, maybe I'll get the hot springs going.
We are under attack.
This does require me to get 300 power. How do I do that? Can I just add a new one?
Transfer route suffers from inadequate supply of goods.
Alright, let's just
That was wise of you.
turn that on for now. Get the hot springs going. Because then I guess I can power this place via geothermal power instead of gas power, which I'm using at the moment with this stuff, which I kind of want to ship out. But now I guess I'm using more of it here. It's not going to be quite enough. Actually, it looks like it's still just enough. All right, I'm just in the net positive. The eyeballs are going to return to normal, I hope, over time. Maybe. Why are they still at minus 29? Let's go have a look. Oh, is it because I'm selling too many to the bloody world market? Oh, I probably could have gotten away with it, actually. I probably could have got away with it.
Your goods will find their buyers on the world markets.
Yeah, I've only got an excess of 5. Anyway, I think that will have to probably do for now. I wonder how long I've got on this thing now. Not long, 7 minutes, because I was faffing. Let's just quickly sell stuff if I can.
Good stuff. I'll take it.
Boop, 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 boop. Oh, no, actually, I don't have an excess of 5, do I? I can just delete this whole trade route, and then I'll have an excess of 50. So I'm actually fine. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this upgrade, and then I'll rebalance all of the trades. I wonder how many I can actually get upgraded to investors. This is the big moment that we've been working on. Harry says, "Morning, Lulu. It's my 19th birthday, so I'm sending you a cheeky donut. Thank you very much, dude. Loving the streams, and you keep them coming. Thank you." I am sort of vaguely reading chat. If you have advice for me, please go for it. And I will just, otherwise I'll just carry on. So yeah, okay, I'm ready to go. I think what I want to do is upgrade the sort of blocks in this sort of around the center first of all, because they're closest to my utilities. So this is my like utilities block. I've got 2 metro stations. I've got 4 of these infodromes and also 4 security. I've also had to put a few extra infodromes around. So when this happens, I might have to delete some more buildings. Anyway, we're going to see if we can get to 100k this time, which I think we should do, because this is a pretty fucking beefy looking metropolis.
We haven't been introduced.
Okay, bam. The future is now. That's right. Look at these beautiful global things. And that's just massively bumped our population up. And we've leveled. And it's still going to go up. However, we're going to have to satisfy all of these new needs. We have to make sure these ones get satisfied as well by the new people. And we're going to need replicators, quantum computers, anti-grav compensators, androids, entertainments. We leveled up again. I think they want a fucking football stadium. And in order to do that, I think I'm going to have to like level like so much of this city. But maybe I just won't do that. Maybe I'll build the stadium as like part of a new city, or maybe I'll just knock down this area and build one. Like, who fucking cares about this area? Investors. Okay, so we can now build diamond mines and nano cutting units in order to make a neutronium lab. Okay, I think I also need more super alloys by the looks, because I'm not really importing very many, and I need them to upgrade people. So let's have a look at all of our super alloys routes. I guess I can bin that. Let's just put all the super alloys to here for now. Well, 10. It's not a lot. The thing is, like, these building materials, I can't be asked to get too many of the bastards because otherwise they just sort of run your credits down a bit. All right, so we're fine with water still, fine with food. We need to get 23 luxury food back and 13 jerseys. So let's tidy that up. Are we selling luxury food? Yes, we are. So let's put that back to like 25.
A promising route you have there.
And this thing will need to be down to like 33.
Approved. The route is
Um,
officially open.
Cool.
Review
This thing
transfer route.
probably needs to be sent. We need some more of these, maybe? Only a couple. Right. I'll put it up to like a little bit more than we
Transfer
need.
review. Transfer route.
Okay.
Approved. The route
See,
is
now look.
officially open.
This is what I was worried about. We're now down to like
Updating
8,000.
transfer options.
From a very healthy 32 down to 8. And we will probably need to put a lot of money into infrastructure to get like the next thing working. So yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about this. But maybe we'll be saved by the maybe we'll saved by the space station upgrades and stuff like this. I'm a little bit concerned about the space station upgrades messing stuff up. But I've got quite a lot of money in the bank, so maybe we'll be okay.
You came to the right place. Nick here,
Let's sell all of our
Make an offer
flats.
I can.
Right, so the other thing we can start doing is building diamond
Transfer
mines,
route suffers from inadequate supply of goods.
which instantly runs us out of power, because clearly diamond mines require a lot of power. Let's just
New station module ready to be
let's
docked.
just quickly, cheekily run this thing.
New station expansion options.
Excellent.
Vital
New
are
station
within
expansion
acceptable
options.
limits. However,
Yoink.
investment in
Yoink.
research
Okay,
is
so we've
possible.
now got more workshop kits. So I guess we want to just go to a third agricultural tier and get, or maybe even a fourth. If we go to like 4, we can unlock these. And then we can go back down. I don't know what to do. I know that I need to do something though, so I guess we just keep going up here every time we can and unlocking whatever we can from the next tier. Oh, we've got 2 workshop kits. Okay, so we can go with 2 more agricultural modules. I'm assuming they sort of feed off of each other a bit, really.
Heat reduction R&D offers new options.
Right, but we need more biologists. And I think these guys come from... So I might need another shuttle.
Attention, attention. Research goods missing.
Yeah. Maybe I don't need them.
Nothing on fire or exploding at the moment.
I do need expertise, okay. So I think in order to get expertise, I need to like basically just make sure these guys have decent like decently filled needs. Artificial G-Labs, solar cells, etc. So that artificial G-Lab looks like it works quite nicely on that side. These guys need more astronauts, so I guess maybe that's just like something I can't fix. I don't know. Let's just build a couple of random fucking things. There's a G-Lab. And then like some solar cells.
This is a nice surprise.
Oh, so this doesn't actually have access to that G-Lab because the solar cells are there. Sure. How about I put them here?
You came to see me?
So this now has access to the solar cells, but this doesn't. How about I put this here?
Beware, research is at a standstill.
Now these guys are too hot. Is this because this cools them down? Maybe I need a radiator? Does that stop the solar cells coming in though? Man, this is super weird, isn't it? You have to kind of see, like, this is now not getting. These are the solar cells here. I guess you have to like build a really smart loadout that I've not figured out in my brain. I guess what if I build it like I can't go outside that radius either. Meh. Maybe I should like just move this around a bit.
Possibility for technological advancement detected.
Alright,
How
so
may I
that
be of service?
still doesn't have solar cells, of course, because why would it?
You came to see me?
So this doesn't have greenhouse now either. I can't build there. Okay, this is kind of weird.
Possibility for technological advancement detected.
I'm just kind of building rather randomly to try and like. So basically everything wants at least one. So I guess it wants a direct line to each one. So this has got all four. It's got like a radiator to cool it down, plus all the other stuff it
This
needs.
is a nice surprise.
And that's fine.
What can I do for you?
Whereas this one is now too hot and doesn't have an artificial lab. Well, I guess if I just build this here, it has access to the same lab?
Me?
No.
didn't
So I
expect
guess,
that, to be
because this is things in the way. Sure, but I don't need those cells anymore because.
Beware, experiments cannot proceed.
How
All systems running smoothly.
far? Right. Sure, I'm just doing this so
This is a
badly.
nice
Holy
surprise.
shit.
What can I do for you?
Oh. Let's not. Let's just move that out of the way.
This is a nice surprise.
Good to see you. And
Okay.
again, I see you most of the time.
So I can upgrade the shield radius with this when that does in an hour. Ooh. I guess I need another 50 expertise here. Where are the other workshop kits? Here and here. So I need to unlock a second electronics clean room. I can probably do that.
I hope you don't find it boring.
Have I got enough? I mean, I just seem to have loads of these
Next
things.
astronaut team incoming. Further research now accessible.
Temperature critically high. So they want to be really ice cold, the electronics clean rooms.
Come in, but please don't touch anything.
And you want more solar cells. Cool, I've got some more of those here.
Heat reduction is insufficient.
Hasn't he already got a radiator on him? He's actually already got a radiator attached. What are these things? That's a recycling system.
I'm in the middle of a test.
So they both use that recycling system, that's fine. They both use that stowage platform, that's
Yes.
fine. Then I guess I just need to have like a radiator like here.
Oh, hello.
Okay, that works. And then like one here as well.
I'm in the middle of a test. But
That's
stay
still
tuned as
too
well.
high. Interesting.
Yes?
But I feel like that's actually 97
All
now.
systems running
So I
smoothly.
can run this one. I can also run this one. And that will unlock the kit which I need. What's this? Module links kits. Can I get 3 more expertise by optimizing this really badly?
How may I be of service?
Probably. I can probably just build another fucking greenhouse like here. That'll probably do it.
You came to see me?
Yeah. Okay.
Nothing on fire or
Bam.
exploding at the moment.
I'm doing it. So this is hardware fabrication plants use microchips instead of qubit process. So this is actually something I haven't even built yet. So I could conceivably just like, you know, put this in and build my infrastructure with this in mind. So like if I'm obviously going to be using certain... There's obviously certain techs here that are obviously really good. Like this one here lets me use beef instead of rice. No space station works like this. It doesn't, and it's just bananas, isn't it? Isn't it like super weird mini game? Oh my god, the fruits price is skyrocketing. Fruits, they cost 16 cents now. Crazy.
Please consult your assignment list.
All right, well that's that. That's the thing that's happening. So excellent. There isn't enough power here. What have I actually unlocked?
Systems running smoothly.
I've got 50% increased rewards for assignments. That's rubbish. 100% increased resource salvage in crisis sections. That's not great. 50% improved trading price of agriculture goods. Again, not great. Support fleet now calls for John Rafferty for help instead. I don't know if that's helpful. Radius of repair drone, that's useless. And increased rewards from my Barra Foxcom. So basically all the things I put in to Space Station are crap, and all it's done is drain my income. Fucking whoop-de-doo. Well, I guess I'm just going to carry on. And hopefully I won't fall too much into the red. But I might do. I don't think these wind farms actually have like a logistics maintenance.
Warning.
So,
Unfulfilled demand for specific consumer products.
wow, we're low on neuro implants. I didn't realize. Oh dear. Yeah, so let's turn some of those off the cell, which is going to reduce our income even more.
Approved. The route is officially open.
Reviewing transfer route.
I don't know. Is there a way to like auto this to the right amount? That would be
Reviewing
super
transfer
useful. Okay, I'm now at minus 6,000. See, this is the concern.
Buy low and sell high. That's the formula.
But, and this is a big
Reviewing
but,
parameters.
we do have a lot of dudes here that we can keep promoting, and hopefully
Transfer route
them
suffers
being
an
happy
inadequate supply of goods.
will fix it. As long as I'm able to provide sufficient things that they want. Right, well, where are we at the moment then?
New blueprints ready for implementation.
New buildings, Android factory. All right.
Your goods will find their buyers on the world market.
Skelly hands. These things.
Updating transfer options.
Good move. Your goods are needed out there.
How many eyeballs do I need now? Another 8.
Renewing parameters.
Okay, so it looks like this is actually
Goods are being sent out.
sort of working.
Updating transfer options.
Sort of working? Yeah. Okay, let's do that for now. That is, we are in the red, but we can continually sell stuff to stay in the green if we're desperate. We are mining diamonds, not doing anything with them. So I could get that really shitty transport route going to send the diamonds up to here to do these things that these guys want, which I think we should probably be doing.
Consumer analyses show
Just a bit. I'm just thinking about this.
specific commodities.
Just thinking about this thing. So okay, so that's not it. Where's the thingy that shows you all of the
So to see you. Then again,
the
I see
shit
you most of
blueprints? So I think what I want to do is make these things. And these things. Molybdenum and diamonds needed for these things. Qubit processors. Molybdenum and diamonds. And that uses that. Yeah. And this needs hardware fabrication needs qubit processing supercoolants. So these are supercoolants. They need methane and deuterium. I have both. And then these things need molybdenum diamonds, which I have. So I can make these things. Qubit processors. No, these are quantum computers. Okay, I can make quantum computers. And what's this thing here?
I see you most of the time.
Hardware fabrication parts use microchips instead of qubit processors. So they use microchips which are made from silicon, from temperate, which are very easy to come by, versus qubit processors, which are not that easy to come by. Oh, I don't know if they're that much different. I guess I just need... Are these the qubit processors? Yeah. So I suppose molybdenum plus diamonds instead of just microchips. Oh, God, microchips are a lot easier. Do I want to just, like, scratch the whole diamond thing and make sure I always leave 25 in here? Or, in fact, that's like 2... Is that 2 clean rooms worth? Maybe I just leave it for now then. Just leave those guys with their weird things and focus on some of the other high-tech things instead. Ew. Turn that off. Yeah, let's focus on something slightly more important. Okay, let's go and... I think what we can do is go and upgrade the Moon Men and see what they want. And also we can do their quests. And that might actually help us with some other stuff that we need anyway. So, first of all, I need to get my buggy.
Affirmative.
And I need to load it up with titanium for this quest. Let's go and check if I can sell anything at the shop.
Be honest, how bad is it out there?
Nope. And then, I don't like having this big red bar at the top, which is telling me I can eventually lose the game. But I can't really do anything about that. Let's upgrade these boys. Boom.
Can't wait to do my part.
Officers. How many do we need? We need 500. I think we're going to get enough.
A self-contained lunar community.
Job done.
Beginning
These are the new...
small steps.
My God, they look miserable, Moon Men.
And your colony has taken
Why are they
roots.
so mad and miserable?
You are ready to get
I like their moon
to the
bases though.
licensing program.
I think they're very stylish.
Fusion energy generation. It's all theory still, but I believe in you.
So, okay, this unlocks... If I produce deuterium, fly it into space, I can then make fusion power cells. Improve your Arctic economy to gas. I've done that. Upgrade your spaceports in every sector, and then I can send, I think, power. And so I can figure out where I'm going to make the most efficient power and then send that around. Like where is the cheapest power source? It might be like the hot springs area. It might be like, I don't know. I think there's a way you can like make a lot of power though, either as a global project or something. All right, what do I actually need to build here now? What are my new things? Lunar lunch. See that quest? I think it unlocked the ability to make lunar lunch. Delicious lunar lunches. Are these guys going for oxygen? Turns out, yes, they are. Let's just upgrade them all because it's not seeming to cause any problems.
Construction options expanded. Transfer routes.
Oh dear,
centers
apart from
on
all of these
network
problems that it's
supply of
causing.
goods.
Why is there a massive lack of workforce? Let's just do this quest. Where do I have to take it? over here.
Full speed ahead.
I'm going to take some titanium over to this buggy.
Slowing down production.
So, I thought I had enough workforce, but it looks like, okay, these guys want more repair stations. See, this is the thing. I think this is a repair station. I need 50 titanium for it. Might be able to find some just lying around. I might be able to buy it, actually. Yoink. Yoink.
This mine truly turned out to be as glorious as the famous diamond mines of Golconda. My CEO requests my presence immediately.
Okay, so this thing generates
I'll be in
magnetite.
touch.
Excellent, which is this resource which I haven't been able to spend yet. I assume I'm using it to upgrade more of these areas. Yeah. So I can buy a new area if I really need to. I kind of might need to because these... Well, then again, if I just make sure these people are actually, their needs are satisfied, maybe it'll be fine. Let's just move this truck stop over here. Put a new one of these down here. Okay, I am massively at power loss. Now, I don't think I have any more mining sites.
On our way.
Credit loss even, not power loss. These things aren't cheap, are they?
On our
What
way.
is the credit maintenance of one of these things? It is
I'm
3,000.
Our project needs your attention.
Of course it is. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Let's get us back into like the plus with the workforce of this, or else we're gonna be in trouble. Can we buy titanium?
Tell me you've got good news. Thanks, but don't expect a receipt.
There we go. That was cheap. That was not too bad. Okay, we're back in the positive. Should I make sure I'm using these like repairs like fairly efficiently? There we go.
Hi.
They're not upgrading anymore. Probably because they don't have enough oxygen. That's not a problem. I've got loads more oxygen over here. Okay.
Oh, are you warning?
Are we good?
To meet
No,
production
I need
quota.
rejuvenate as importing, but that's fine. Got loads of those. So let's just put that up to 20.
Updating transfer options.
I guess the situation here is under control.
I still don't have quite enough people to power all of the stuff that I'm running on this moon. I guess I could install some workforce modules, but I feel like that's not the way forward. The forward is just
Transfer route
more chumps,
inefficient.
right?
Cause missing goods.
All right, we're good. We're in the red, but we are good. We've got enough power. We've just about got enough workforce. So we're sending Skelly Hands home. Skelly Hands are definitely not super efficient,
The route is
but they're
registered.
just about balanced. Oof.
Updating trans. Good to see you.
All right. Do I want to fill with this much more? Probably not. I'm going to do it anyway. Okay. So that looks fine, doesn't it? They've got enough of everything. Oh, do they want IntelliWare?
Vast emptiness
They
really grows
do. I
on
could send them some IntelliWare. That might be
According to
a nice
schedule.
thing. That might cheer them up a bit and give them more. That will satisfy their needs somewhat. Yeah, I can definitely do that. Send them some jackets.
Transfer route beginning operation.
And then we can also need to turn off some of this. Doesn't look like this is making too much money anymore anyway.
Promising routes you
So
have there.
let's see if that fixes
Review
anything.
Transfer route.
God, look at these. Look at what these guys want. They want a shit ton of stuff. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. These guys want Medibots. Okay. We are not in great shape, but I feel like it can't be that far away. I wonder if we could do our quest now. We've got all the investors. I wonder how many investors we've got as well. 50,000, right. Oh shit, we've only got half as many as we need. So I'm going to need the rest of this island converting to investors, or to get them better satisfaction of these needs so that more people move in. Because currently they're only like half-filled buildings. So I guess I have got... Maybe I don't even need this many buildings on here. Maybe I could just do like half as many buildings and have them fully satisfied. Let's see if I can turn on these things for the quest, though.
Reanimating generator.
So I need to turn on all these power sources to this middle island, which gives me some sort of AI core, which I don't know what it does. And I've built little outposts on these islands.
Attention. Power surge in main unit detected. Output increased significantly. Please keep your motivation up.
Okay, so yeah, I need to get all of these 6 done. I think all of them are now on it.
Analysis of
from-
person-specific data completed.
Apart from this one. These
So,
guys want...
How is business?
These guys don't feel like these metro stations are enough for them. So maybe I plow some of this. Ah, fuck it, I'll leave them for now.
Always make time.
Okay. Panic averted. I think we're okay. Just about. We can keep shifting like high amounts of materials. Doesn't feel like we're super good in like some areas. But I feel like once certain things kick in, we'll be okay. Let's go back to the Vanha Plains and see if we can upgrade this. So this is the heavy industry aerogel tube module. This means I think I can use like, I can make some of my mines more efficient.
Back already from your corporate meetings. I'm not
Using like a quest. So I need to, for example, use my drone to unclog.
Underway.
Use this drone to like unclog the lava out of a volcano, which sounds like totally like a thing we shouldn't be doing.
Warning. Unfulfilled.
On our way.
But let's do this for now.
glad you took it seriously.
Affirmative.
Excellent.
I just came back from checking on the old temperature modules and no chance. Completely fried. Global warming and climate correction took their toll. We'll need new ones.
So basically the tundra region is like,
Docking
I don't know what happened here, but bad stuff. I guess whoever lived in the tundra before, like Canada, ended up getting the brunt of bad stuff. There's like a seed vault here, but it's leaking radiation. There's like just like poisoned wildlife. Do you see what I mean? Just like lying around. There's like just bad stuff like leaking. It's like a radioactive leak or something here. I guess I need to tidy all this stuff up at some point, but maybe not. Anyway, what I'm working on at the moment is fixing the vaults, the temperature to an old vault.
Full speed ahead.
This thing, a damaged structure. I don't know. What is it? Maybe it's like controlling like the volcano. Well, let's find out. Because I feel like doing these quests will actually might give me a big power boost or something useful I can actually use.
Machinery is anything but eco-friendly. We need enough power to thaw an ice layer.
Okay, well, never
But
mind. I
it's
actually have to
unavoidable. So let's
waste
do
some
this
money.
right.
Need to have a surplus production of natural gas. So this is my big tundra town. These guys want Medibots and quantum. Everyone wants quantum computers. There's also a lot of these like drainage sites which give me like additional land to build on, which I have to like put iridium into and then like finish. I think I've already drained most of them, but I need to put iridium in there. Yeah, we've got like a slight surplus of some things,
Ready to be docked.
like enough for a couple of things to be okay.
Nothing on fire or exploding at the moment.
Okay,
New
that's
station
done.
Expansion
That's
options.
done. So I just need to wait on these ones. Maybe I'll get like if I go like maybe I should go now up to the 4th agriculture, see if I can unlock these 2 modules. Okay, that's what I should be doing now. Because if I get 4 agriculture down, I can unlock 2 more modules on the energy station. I feel like this thing will be key to like balancing the books, because I think the productivity it will bring me eventually will be like pretty epic. Or I might need another space shuttle full of these chumps. And those things ain't cheap.
Heat reduction experiments cannot proceed.
Right, experiments
Is there something you want?
cannot proceed. Modules overheating.
So how may I be of
Warning. Attention. Warning. Insufficient research.
Warnings, just everything's just complaining
How
at me
may I be of
now.
service?
Attention.
Greenhouse
Beware.
solar cells
Research
artificial
is
G
at
lab.
a standstill.
Are these really like
This
too
is a
hot?
nice surprise.
Yeah,
What can I do for you?
that's cool. This is too hot. So if I put like a radiator out here, that will cool that down.
Welcome.
And then if I put like a anti-grav gen here,
Oh, welcome.
so these are not
I have a
fantastic.
status report.
Ooh, in fact, I even dropped expertise. I guess maybe if I provide like corals and crops up here, this will boost it as well. Do I have any excess of those? Let's find out. Nope. I might be able to do it here if I expand. What about, I haven't got any of the, I haven't built these bloody moon carrots yet either. I don't really want to.
Yes?
Well, this is all,
Nothing on fire
this is
or
all
exploding.
just a terrible mess. I suppose I can pull this out of here now and just leave it, even though my expertise is just garbage. Up here, I mean, these are just orbital link kits. They're not like important for unlocking new modules, are they? I suppose if I put it, what are these things here? 10% productivity in agricultural facilities. Is that gonna pull me through? Probably not, but won't hurt. Okay, what should I do? I'm in a quandary. I don't know what to do. Like whether to please people, which will obviously give them, they'll pay more revenue, or whether to try and like efficiency eyes, or whether to like just make a shitload of new dudes on like a new fucking island somewhere. Yeah, I'm in a tricky one. Who knows? In space, no one can hear you spend money. If Skadura says 10,000 dudes and Rikonin says efficiency eyes, It's just, I think I might need to just efficiency-ize everything a bit and then see if I can get back into the net profit, start ticking the money up, and then upgrade my like quantum computers into lunar food. But I guess like I'm in a situation where I have to like take a risk. I have to invest in one thing and hope it pays off, you know. How much do I need to do to get this hot springs done? Let's go and have a look up here. Iridium. Okay, I can put that in there. And then I've
All
got
the chunks of ice out here. I would have chosen this one too.
a geyser.
You should
A
be
building
familiar with
site for a
the problem.
geyser.
Ready to carry on?
So he wants me to get 500 scientists in this province. And if I do, he'll give me a geothermal generator at this geyser site, which is quite fun. 500 scientists doesn't sound impossible. We've got... I don't actually know how to see how many we've got here
Things here are
currently. I guess I guess we don't have any right now. But I guess 500 isn't that many, is it? If I squeeze the scientists all around, like if I like redo this slightly.
Transfer route inefficient. Cause.
I know.
missing goods.
Sorry, don't be mad. Oh shit! I moved it off the road. That's why. Don't be mad. If I like put, oh god, it's got like a really big heat radius around this big power plant. If I like put dudes here, and like down this side of it as well. Let's just rotate this so I can keep going that way. I assume I won't even need this power plant like at a certain point when I've got the geothermal plants coming in. Maybe this can be like my big source of power, and also these people might get me enough tax revenue to get back into the green. Although Arctic people are generally not very good due to the fact that, yeah, they kind of suck. Okay, we're at 2 canned food. I guess we're just going to do this. Okay. Do I just let that geothermal generator like be built? I guess I assume I just have to leave it like with a little bit of space. I assume. Okay, that looks pretty good. How many dudes I got now?
Beautiful day.
Okay, they need these little community centers.
Space shuttle docking.
And then they're ready to upgrade. So let's just upgrade some of them.
Someone called for scientists?
200 scientists, 250. I guess I need another one of these. I suppose I can. It's kind of interesting. This, like, this thing, I think is generating this. What is? Oh no, it's the geothermal. It's the geyser that's generating the heat. Ah. Okay, so I can put.
For specific consumer products.
Can put people living next to the geyser.
Attention. Under provision of specific consumer goods detected.
That's kind of cool, actually. Alright. I'm guessing these guys need just slightly more of some of the things I don't have, which is community. So I'll put community center there. Which again is costing a bit, but I feel like we'll be okay. How many do we need? I don't really want to have to start importing all the other shit to this place, so I'd rather just do it with the lowest
Studies are going well, but I don't live in my
satisfied I can. Is this going to be enough? Maybe. Bam. Okay, I need to have 500 people here for 5 minutes. That'll be no problem. Let's just make sure these guys are not starving to death, which they're not.
We want justice. This is what happens to those who oppose it.
They're stealing my super alloys from this region.
We are under attack.
My fleet's already here.
We are under attack.
Oh crap, my other boat has just come back.
Affirmative.
Oh shit. Right, fine, let's just sink as many as we can.
Full speed
They're
ahead.
just because we are looking at this. I don't think I...
Here they come.
Oh, I see my super alloys are going down. Even though I'm not actually using them here,
Here they
really?
come.
I don't think I'm even sending them here anymore. I was only sending them here
Full speed
to,
ahead.
I think, build the methane extractors originally.
On our way.
So that number's just going to go down and down and down. I wonder if I need them to, like, do
They're
this.
attacking.
I'm going to find out in 1 minute and
We are under
something.
attack. We're under fire.
Oh shit, that's a big frame.
Launching. Self-repair. Running.
There's a big one over here as well.
Nuclear missile. Fired.
I'm being sort of chased by this guy.
Battle stations.
He's a bit of an annoying guy.
Fine, I must admit.
Construction options expanded.
Geothermal generator. What does it need? Provides energy. Costs
Future generations.
fuck all. Amazing. We now have 1,000 energy here. We'll put that to some damn good use.
Self-repair. Running.
How many do we need to kill? Just 6 more.
Copy that.
What's this?
Launching. Next. Failure.
What does this do?
We are under attack.
Calls John Rafferty to the target area. Oh, is this him here? He's like a little heel boat.
Shuttle arriving according to schedule.
See, this thing is what I've got from the so it's changed my normal support system to literally bring, I guess,
Bothering me.
Beardy Boy to out here to heal my ships.
Affirmative.
Further investment
Okay, that's a bit
in research
not
possible.
quite what I expected.
Battle
These are now
stations. They're
cold
attacking.
because the geothermal thing generates now less heat. Ugh, what? Why would that happen? Why would? Why is that a thing? How weird. Let's.
Enemy detected. All hands engage.
Let's delete this. Move these guys slightly in, and then build a road that goes around here. And have people back into the solar the geothermal. Is this not even covered either? Oh my god, how ridiculous! How ridiculous! Okay. So I've got 700 power I can put to use, and I've unlocked a mine site, which I can use for more power. And of course, also this is the area where you get more. No, this isn't the geothermal. Okay, that's still fine.
Hey, thanks for coming over.
Still fine.
Oh, hello.
I think I'll go for a little break. Have a think about this. I guess, yeah, because the heat's being used to make energy, so it's less hot. But it's kind of annoying that like it cuts off all of your buildings. Like you build them around it, and then like you build a building on it. It's like this is less hot now. How much does this thing cost to run? 600. That's not very much. I suppose I put some maintenance modules on it, make it cheaper. I could do the same with this thing. I haven't put any maintenance modules on here, make this cheaper. But how much cheaper is it going to get? I certainly don't need as much power here. But if I destroy this power, it'll be using less of this methane, which I can then send out to the other place and be more efficient with. I think, okay, I'll come back after the break. I'll expand to here, and we'll build up some of this stuff because it looks like there's some good coastal building sites here, and I feel like we could probably get the qubit processors and stuff being made on this area instead of the other area. We'll build some more peeps. We'll send some super alloys over. Is this better? It's different. Yeah, look how much power there is here with these hot springs. This could be like a lot of power, which would save me a lot of bother. All right. Yeah, this looks good. I'll get this hot spring going now, and then after the break,
On our way.
we'll get some deuterium and some methane. We'll slowly phase out this gas power station, or replace it with like a fishery, so it keeps these people warm, and we'll build like some qubit processors and stuff, see if we can get our money back into the positive, and then take over the world. All right. BRB. I'm going to get a banana and do a tip. That's a good idea. I'll do that. See you in a sec. Thanks, everyone.
Of all the chunks of ice out here,
BRB.
I would have chosen this one too.
Hello everyone, welcome back to us slowly going bankrupt and fucking up our save of Anno 20205. I'm in the Arctic. I'm thinking about trying to build quantum computers. I think I might just use this thing here forever. And then I never have to build any supercoolants. I can just build microchips and then everything will be better, right? Everything will be happy. Biomedical labs use spy-resistant cells. That's pretty cool. I think these tier 2 ones are pretty good. I guess I'm not going to be able to have all of them unlocked at once. I've been told that this is like one of the best things to have. Reduce consumption of agricultural goods in all regions. It feels like that is like pretty epic, apparently, compared to some of the other high tier ones. A global construction storage hall, who cares? All residents produce energy. Seems weird. +5 productivity in all facilities, but they need 25% more energy. Seems bad. And androids in storage provide workforce. Again, seems terrible. So if I was going to like max out one, I think it would be like this one. Some of these like Android factories also produce neuroimplants. Doesn't sound that bad, but
I cannot imagine the stress you are suffering.
God, and now I'm just I'm losing even more money. I need to. What is this causing? Oh, there's climate warfare. I have to achieve victory in the crisis zone. Cotanic conflict zone. I think that's this one. No, it is this one.
Look, I'd go myself, but all the noise and shooting and stuff.
I can't be fucked. What's it saying? All mountain sites are shut down. Oh, okay. That's probably actually not a good one. I don't care. I'm gonna leave it. It's only half an hour. We'll be alright. It's not putting us too much in the red, so how bad can it possibly be? Hot springs? Boom. Start drilling. At the geothermal site. Okay, cool. That's going to use up some power for a bit, and then we'll unlock these mining sites to build our tutorial. I did put like workforce modules on this before, because I did plan to have this whole region be like 0 pop in the whole place. But I think we might need some pop.
Very well.
So let's just start digging out these hot springs. I guess we have to go one by one. Look at this huge area. This is exciting. This is where we're going to make all of our clean rooms, I guess. So there aren't that many coastal building sites on this area, actually, now I'm looking at it. There's a few down there. But I'm thinking how many of these processors I'm going to need. The thing is, like, I can quite easily get silicon to build microchips. I just really want to do this, so I'm gonna.
Look, I got a job, but
just gonna
it
put
might
that
get
in.
kind of violent, you know.
Oh, I suppose. Oh, now I've got this. Maybe I should like go all the way up and get these ones unlocked next. Then, what does this do? Increase productivity in electronics thingies. Oh, or do I want to go and do the 4th tier? What do I do? Oh, I need to get more bloody scientists up to space as well. Yes. And they need biologists, right? I need biologists in space.
Come in, but please don't touch anything.
I'm just so indecisive. I'm the worst. We could try this. We do need to do something up here and fix this issue. So we've got something unlocking, because otherwise we're not going to do it. All right, we need expertise up here, so we do need. Let's bring more scientists up. So we need another biology lab. So I guess the biology labs we have at the moment, one of them is Oh, and we need this reactor too, which we need 100,000 dudes for. Okay. And we can get there if we just slowly build it with super alloys. Yeah. So obviously this rocket launch bay thingy fires off biologists. And then I guess I can maybe build one here. Like somewhere here. Maybe like in this block. Which doesn't feel that bad. I feel like that's actually fine. Let's just plow that. Build a biology. Oh, I need to destroy my park.
Attention. Under provision of specific consumer goods detected.
Boink. Okay, now I'm just gonna fucking sink into the shithole drastically. As I run out of power and just die. Let's just power this up. Alright, and we'll see if we can set the thing. Okay, we're just gonna sink into the fucking into the ground. This is gonna be the end of our Anno playthrough as we die horribly. Let's upgrade as many of these dudes as we can. Because that's just what we're banking on now.
Transfer route inefficient. Cause missing.
Okay, we leveled up, got some free cash.
Your global market share.
Are we now at 100,000 investors? Are we close? 83,000. So like another couple of those, or just a few less miserable fucking people, and we might be able to do this. I guess these. Oh god, we level up again. Level 50.
Registered under new name.
Okay, this is going to satisfy the biologists. It's going to give us more
Good to see you.
expertise.
Then again, I see you most of the time.
Once that launches, that'll be pretty good. We're actually slightly running low on workforce, despite all these new people that we have. These buildings are pretty fucking cool, though. I suppose I can cram in a few more dudes, like here and along here. Although I quite like the Central Park location. Oh, it's weird. I must have done this slightly uneven because this fits just fine, but the other one doesn't quite fit right. Let's just add some like condos in the middle of town. Condos. Yeah, look, see now I'm in the past, but I'm probably at like negative a bunch of things. Yeah, so I need more luxury food, I need more jumpers, and I need more 27 more eyeballs. Jesus! So I can only have 11 of those shipping. I can only have none of those shipping.
That will free up some capacity.
And this is going to have to go as well. Oof.
So, network optimization is an ongoing.
This is going to have to go to 200 and... Fucking hell, it's going to have to go to 275 probably. So I now need that. Water. I've got plenty of water. I've got enough skelly hands. Where are the skelly hands? Yep, got enough skelly hands, got enough water. I need more eyeballs. And I can't make eyeballs in this region. Ah, and see now I'm in the toilet. Okay, and that's because I guess because I just it was in the positive until I ran out of eyeballs. Oh, there's a project to do here. I could do the project. I think the projects are just to get these petrochemicals, which actually doesn't feel like the worst thing in the universe. I guess if I maybe I need to fix the climate issue in Vanha Plains. Let's just see if that's causing problems.
I got a job, but it might get...
I'll accept this mission and see if I can do it real quick.
There. See the mess? Transmitters generating interference all over the place, plus battleships to guard them. I'd like to hear Dr. Maverick explain.
You get eyeballs from the Arctic. They're made of molybdenum, which is kind of awkward because I don't have enough like mine sites for it because I'm not really generating enough power in that region of the Arctic. Like, I've got most of my stuff is like fairly badly designed. I didn't like using like gas power in that region of the Arctic, so I just used all the mine sites for like geothermal generators. But let's just rob some of this stuff. I need graphene really. I wonder if there's any actual extra quests to get graphene. Yeah. I can do that probably if I can see where they are. Oh my god, they're all over the place. But do I need to get 3?
Cargo gathered.
Maybe.
Launching.
Okay, let's just loot some of this crap. Actually, what am I doing here? I just need to go do the mission. So let's just go do the mission. Pew pew pew. Get all this stuff.
Enemy detected. All hands engaged.
Sync that. Sync these guys. Put this. Blow up this thing. Kill these guys.
Target acquired.
Nothing we can't do. Nothing we can't do.
Self-repair. Running.
Just target. Bam. Okay, there's one of them destroyed. I think there's like a... Yeah, the other one looks like it's up here. Just head around. Magnetite. Do... These.
Clear for action.
Where are those extra containers? There's one of them back here.
Roger.
I'll go and grab that extra container.
Talk about dropping the hammer.
I'm gonna get myself some free graphene. Yoink.
Green to go.
RTS games, we're doing it! Oh, bugger. RIP! Lost the ship.
Coordinates confirmed.
That's my bad.
Well, I guess it's a good thing we have more than one building.
Is that
Well,
it?
I guess it's a good thing we have more than one
No,
building.
just destroy this thing and I win. GG!
Thanks for retaking
Flood
the
control.
stabilizers for us. Really appreciate that.
You have
Got
fought off
achieve.
disaster.
Solve that
Thank you.
problem. How much is that going to fix? That's the question. Probably not very much. Let's do this quest while I'm here, because I actually don't have to do too much, I don't think. I just think I just have to tow this
Ropes are fixed.
vehicle to the oil rig. Meanwhile, I need to build more of these eyeball houses. Now, I obviously don't have enough molybdenum to do it. So let's just...
Warning. Unfulfilled demand.
slap that down as much as I can.
Came to crush the revolution.
Oh my god.
Was a turd.
He's taken over the Ikuma Glacier.
Transfer route inefficient. Cause missing goods.
The fuck? He's actually arrived here.
Fleet ordered to location.
Oh my god. Do I not have enough power to run these things?
Space shuttle docking.
I don't know whether he's just like
Warning.
blockading me and that's what's
Energy
causing it.
demand too high. Countermeasures recommended.
Oh my god, he's just totally fucking me. Let's just quickly sell all of my shit.
Good stuff. I'll take it.
Fleet.
Boop,
On
boop, boop, boop,
standby.
boop, 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 boop. Okay. And the fleet will arrive.
Underway.
It's just a constant assault today of everything going wrong. Fortunately, it looks like he's just sort of doing laps of the middle island, so I can probably just run around and just intercept.
Full speed ahead.
Oh my god, look at all those little ships. God, they look like they were actually like little torpedo boats.
We're under fire.
Doopy doopy doo 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 doo.
Roger.
Okay. Oh my god, look how many dudes there are up here.
Nuclear missile fired.
Affirmative.
Self-repair running.
Affirmative.
Alright, this is happening. Bam 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 bam.
Full speed ahead.
Blam blam blam.
Nuclear missile fired.
Let's do this. How many more do I need to kill?
Roger.
I just want to see if like I'm in the green. If I can just easily get into the green. If I deal with the neuro implants issue. I mean the eyeballs issue.
Self-repair running.
But this game's not giving me a chance really.
Fired. Requirements for
Use the EM pulse 50 times. Achieve. I'm getting all the achieves. How many do I need to win the game?
launching.
How many else achieves? God, how many
Launch.
bloody 60? Could kill 60
Coordinates
ships.
confirmed.
Nuclear missile. Nuclear missile fired.
I wouldn't feel too safe yet.
Ah, shit.
Launched.
Did he fuck off? Man, how did he do that again? Like, killed me on the way out. Killed one of my ships on the way out. I think it was the same ship that died before, though, so... It was already at, like, unupgraded. So you have to, like, pay to, like, upgrade your ships. So I've paid for these guys to be, like, higher level. But this guy's obviously... It's a bit weird, this little fleet that you have. You know, this guy's so big and tanky, and these guys are just so piddly and shit.
From inadequate supply of
I don't think they really, like, do all that much different damage either. Where's my dude? Cargo delivered.
On our way.
Where is the other tow expert's ship to oil rig? Oh, it's one over here. Alright, cool. I should probably be doing this while it was going on. Legit Meme Star says, I twisted a testicle last night and had to get emergency surgery. Holy shit.
Docking successful.
Testicular torsion. A friend of mine had that. Yeah, it's like really incredibly painful. It's like someone's like kicked you in the balls, right? Like really hard. Something you don't want. Your body is like, it puts high value on your balls. You know, when you get punched there, your body does not like it. You know, humanity wants to keep those balls safe. Triforce got me through it, so thanks for that, skinny man. You're welcome, Legit Meme Star. Thank you. Remember, always have a feel of your testicles. Great advice, chat. Just make sure they're all alright. Yes, it's pretty dodgy if you get. Like, it's pretty easy to get like a twist. You do not want that to happen. Right, let's panic build these. Where was I building those?
In research possible.
Where was I building those? Oh, it was down here on this island. So I've got all the islands here now. I've got this island, which was my starting island, mostly with just dudes living next to fishing places. Up here is just drug production, with a little town on the side, and then down here is another town with eyeball production, quite extensive eyeball production throughout the islands. But these guys require still more eyeballs, which I don't really have like the space for, honestly. But I think maybe if I just do the tundra projects, I'll be able to like double down on all of these things with those special things, and then I'll be able to just have shitloads of everything that I need. It's just finding space to put stuff, really. Oh, there's a bit of space on this island. I guess I could build some here. Let's build one more, just like right there, and I think it might just be there's not enough molybdenum. So let's go and build molybdenum here, because this is where I was already shipping it over from. Build molybdenum mine. Hook it up via the longest road of all fucking time. Check if this thing's done, which it is. This costs 25 logistics to run, but that's fine. We're now 7,000 in the hole, which is also fine. We're now going to ship this molybdenum out to where it is needed.
Reviewing transfer route.
Okay, and that is going to fix the eyeball problem, maybe. But now we're 10,000 in the hole. It's only getting worse. Sure. So this thing, we now got 23 sector balance. What is not good? Vitamins. Vitamin drinks are not good, apparently. Who knew that that would be a problem? Not me. It's always like this in Anno. You go from like... It's like you upgrade one thing and then you have to keep going back. It's going to be the same in like the new one. But a lot of the time you're like, okay, I thought I built enough of these materials. You know, like I've got all these fruit plantations. Look at this. Like all these fruit plantations. They've all got the module on. So, you know, it gives me like, bam. I've got 70 spare fruit. And these are my vitamin, like, these are all my vitamin drinks production. So people love their vitamin drinks. And I'm kind of, it's kind of chock-block with these. Like, I don't know how many more I could possibly fit on this fucking island.
Attention.
We don't normally resort to violence. But this time, I give you explicit consent.
But I guess we're just gonna leave it like this for now. There we go. So now we've got enough vitamin drinks. That should be fine, right? These guys should be fine and dandy. Let's get these Steves upgraded.
Transfer route inefficient.
And then we'll do them again if we can.
Transfer route.
So we've got like a nice central business district. Oh, that is looking pretty good, actually. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to spend all of my money to upgrade as many of these buildings as I can possibly do. That's not that many, but it's enough maybe to get to 100,000 investors. Ah, it is enough. Okay, so I now need 50 rare earth elements, which I can import from the moon. Now I should have some on the moon, so I can just do a cheeky little trade route, which won't take very long. And then when that, when they at
full capacity, effect range increased considerably.
That is it. Is that the quest done?
Actions required. Consumer analyses show powerful demand for specific commodities.
All first contact established. Data
The
scan
synthetics
completed.
establish contact with you.
Please
Robo-men.
keep motivation up.
Synthetics are sentient androids and function autonomously from their mainframe. They provide reliable and low-maintenance workforce. Upgrade investors' estates to have synthetics move in. So what if I upgrade
The pleasure is all
this even further? So I need to do all of this? So it's like a tier above. A tier above
Not the center of the world,
investors
but
is synthetics. So now I've unlocked that.
What can I do for you?
I can use them to low maintenance workforce. Like, so what, they cheap workforce? I feel like I have enough workforce in most of my zones anyway. But, do you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's turn this route back off. So we don't actually need it. And it's just costing us 1,500 for no reason.
The pleasure is all.
These guys are now at -8 clothes, -12 food. Okay, so I feel like none of those things are good. But that's fixable. The clothes thing is fixable.
Done. That route is history.
I don't have any trade routes to them almost now. Skelly hands. Okay. That's fine.
Updating transfer options.
Okay, that's all good.
Route is registered.
They're being shipped over, that's fine. These are all fine. What is this route? Well, I guess I could ship some out there. It's probably more expensive than it's worth though, right? Like, cost me... Well... Send 3 back. If I'm going to build a little town here, might as well provide them with a few eyeballs.
Transfer route registered.
Sure. And then the only thing I don't have is, what, luxury food here? Doesn't say, because I guess I haven't quite run out of it yet. Yeah, -12 luxury food. Well, that's not too difficult to fix. Okay, we're only at -4,000, which is still really bad. I thought this was going to totally solve the problem. Unfortunately, I can just keep selling loads of crap. Oof. What am I going to do? How do I solve these, like, these overcrowding issues? Yeah, because if I don't have the luxury food, then people will get really mad. So let's just fix that. Have I got any... Where was I building all the wine? Out here. I feel like there's no more space on there for wine. I suppose I could build it on one of the other islands. Now I've got the 100,000 investors, I don't really need any more people here. So I could start building lots of farms and other stuff on another continent and shipping it in. But I might as well build as much as I can here now. Because it saves me on, like, import bills. I suppose I can, like, build this out. And then knock this down. And then knock this down. and then knock this down. I can build some stuff here, just cheap and dirty luxury food stuff. Or I could use all my spare biocatalysts, I suppose. So let's do that instead. Let's use my spare biocatalysts to build that. So that takes that up to like 30. And then I guess I can do the same with like this winery. And can I do it on the luxury food as well? Yeah. Wow, I'm now 75? Positive? Oops. But I do need to make sure I'm bringing in, 70 biocatalysts. I don't think I have that many spare. Fuck. What costs that much? Is it this thing? Optimum input 65, so it's just this really, I think. That puts me in the positive anyway. So I actually don't need any more. There's a fire alarm, don't worry about that. Yeah, let's not do that, what I just did. That was a terrible idea. Don't worry about the alarm. It's just every Tuesday happens at this point in the stream. You can watch any VOD and you'll see it. Alright.
Then again, I see you most of the time.
Let's get these workshop things slowly unlocked. And then we just just wait for this, which is going to be an hour and a half. Fuck. And then we need to put it into there, which will then unlock this one. But then we'll have 2 more kits, and then we can go and build even more modules. I think we just need to unlock all these little module bits first. And then once we've unlocked all those, we can decide what we want our like ultimate build to be. I think I don't need to build any of whatever these ones are, energy clusters, because what I can do is I can just, all these ones, I don't need any heavy industry halls. So what I can do is I can just put more of these electronics clean rooms down. Once I've got these 2 unlocked, I can go all the way down here, get this one and this one. I need to get 5 electronics clean rooms down in order to unlock this. And then once that's done, I can either pick these or these energy clusters or heavy industry halls, go unlock all 5, get this last one, and then I can pick what my build to be. And I assume I'm going to want this. I guess I could always hold on to this in some way, even while I'm unlocking the other stuff. And that will mean I can just use microchips instead of qubit processors. So I'm going to just skip a tech path, basically, to do that. Who was complaining at me? Someone was bitching at me. But yeah, like, watch, I can just, like, make microchips here really cheaply out of silicon. I've got 21 already. Do you know what I mean? Just spare. If I ship those off to this new area where I'm going to build the quantum computers factories. Oh, I don't like how in the red I am. That is pretty annoying. Yeah, so if I ship these off here to the quantum computers factories, and what do I need to build? See, I don't need diamonds or molybdenum effectively anymore. It's because I don't need those. I do need supercoolants though. So it changes.
Then again, I see you most.
Sacrifices must be made for the greater good.
Oh my god. So I don't need, I don't need diamonds or molybdenum. I can just use silicon instead. Which is fine. Oh my god. What a disaster. This guy's invading.
Demand for specific commodities.
Is he plundering a very specific... Oh, he's intercepting all incoming American goods, right? Yeah, so that's going to... Until I clear him out of here, it's going to be a disaster. When is it all going to burn down? The thing is, like, I kind of can't really do anything till I fix this issue of, like, being in the negative. I can't really leave it on while it's negative, because then I'll just go bankrupt and lose the game. So I have to kind of very proactively solve this problem. There's a thing called the global stock market as well, where you can, like, buy shares and stuff in other people's companies. But I've read about it, and apparently if you join it and you have less than like a really high income, it just makes you lose the game instantly. That was something I was hoping to do this time. I thought today would be like, oh, do you know what? It's gonna be really easy. We're just gonna, because I had like a good energy balance. I was gonna upgrade. I thought it was gonna be like profitable, but I was ready for it not to be. So that's what Anno does to you. In my experience, like, upgrading to new tech levels is always just such a, like, a gamble. I'm always terrified to, like, take that leap.
Full speed ahead.
RTS, baby. Maybe we should, like, EMP these guys.
Self-repair. Running.
Underway.
Shuttle arriving according to schedule. Launching. Nuclear missile. Launching. Nuclear missile. Launch. Launching. Nuclear missile. Launching. Nuclear missile.
These guys just don't react, do they?
Weapon systems online.
Identify yourselves.
Self-repair. Running.
Coordinates confirmed.
You dead yet?
Nuclear missile. Fired.
How many more do I need to kill? 100. I need to kill 100.
Launching. Nuclear missile. Self-repair. Running.
100 ships. We need to kill 100 fucking ships. Fuck.
Nuclear missile fired. Nuclear missile fired.
Did that very well.
Nuclear missile fired. Tundra launch.
Identify yourselves.
Oh my god, he's trying to flee. Oh my god, there's more over there.
Launching.
We will have our revenge. We'll see.
Is he gone? God, look at that. It was minus 147,000 per, like, second. Jeez, that could have, like, bled me, like, dry of all of my bank balance so quickly if I'd not killed that really fast.
Welcome to Nick's house of incredible. My friend, we have a deal.
Alright. Okay, let's do quantum computers. Oh my god. Are we alright? Okay, we're alright. Quantum computers. That's what we're going to do.
New level of success reached.
Oh my god, we leveled up. I don't know what caused that. We didn't get more people. What? How did that happen? That normally only happens when you get more people. Hot springs. Oh. Oh, well, I see. I need to now do that.
Very well.
Right. Do the drilling. Drill that. I don't really want to build that yet.
Consumer analyses.
So it's not going to use medicinal diamonds. Okay, it's going to use these other ones instead. The methane and the deuterium.
Consumer analyses show
So let's
demand for specific commodities.
build a road over here.
Do deuterium, one of the basic elements of fusion power generation. But don't ask me how this all works. That's what your scientists are for.
Okay, and we need
Transfer route suffers
super
from
coolants.
inadequate supply of goods.
Super coolants. And we also need a truck stop. I'll put it like here. Put it on the side. Okay. So I've got 200 pop. This thing makes super coolants. And then this building will make these quantum computers. So I'll put this over here. And then we need to import the microchips from here. Right, we've got 20 coming in.
Route delivers.
I guess this is a long, thin chain. Okay, so how many of these quantum computers do we need? We need, I think, an absolute shit ton. We need 8 there. We need 12 there. And we need 107 there. So we need 125-ish. Which is going to require a lot of these labs. All right, let's just see if I can tile this in a way that doesn't suck. How many modules can it have? 8. Oh damn, that's quite a lot. Let's squeeze this on the edge instead. Make the most of this area.
Transfer route suffers from inadequate supply of goods.
That looks fine to me. Yeah, that looks fine.
Energy grid overload.
Oh my god, low on energy. Okay. So, this is making 17 super coolants. So I only need like I only need like 100 more of these. Fucking what? Guess we're doing it. Oof. Oof, indeed. Let's just do this as well if we run out of money. Or metal foam. That's the other thing we can run out of, I forgot.
Inadequate supply of goods.
And power, of course. Let's just put a pause
I hadn't thought you'd
on
be
this
the kind
thing.
to abandon projects.
And see if see many of these I can make and ship back.
Transfer route suffers from inadequate supply of goods.
I shouldn't be doing it on this bloody island. I should be doing it here, really, on the big area.
Transfer route suffers from inadequate supply of goods.
That's quite annoying. Let's put one more of these on here. And then I need some people.
Warning. Facilities require additional manpower.
I know, I need some workforce. Now I could build some modules to stop that. Because how many workforce do these actually need? 140. These need 75 each. It's not too bad. These need 25. These need 100. So I could build some workforce modules here. Oh, how much do these need? Ew, I haven't even built all the bloody strainers that I need for these. This is going to need a lot more power. It's going to need more people and more power. Oh, so much to build. So much to build. Oh, how am I going to... How am I going to do this? I don't know.
Investment in research possible.
So none of the... So these not... Is that not warm enough? Oh, how is that not... Right, let's squeeze this closer. Get rid of this. And use these guys up here. Is that not a heat source? Oh. What? It says it's got heat. Okay, that seems weird that is not working correctly. I think the graphics might be bugged because that looks like it's warm. Okay, we're back in the positive, but not for much longer. I don't think.
Thanks. Okay, I'll send it.
I need to get some more metal foam. Oh my god, I'm at minus 20,000 credits. Alright, so we've got 22 quantum computers here. This is actually a start. So we can start shipping them back. So I think we're just going to ship them straight to the main town and see if we can cheer up our investors.
Transfer route registered.
And hopefully what that will do is that will start bringing this number down substantially as we can add to this and get closer to 100. So the next thing we need is a load of deuterium. Is there any just like crates of metal foam lying around? I feel like there should be. But maybe there'll be like constructobots and super alloys anyway, which is not really what I need. Sure. 15 metal foam. How much do you sell?
Good deal.
I'm buying it off him for a ludicrous price, just because it's quicker.
I don't think that there are any major problems.
I reckon I can probably just put some dudes along here. They can live alongside here. Oh, I've got some
New level of success.
some level up. Okay, we're dropping into like. Okay, so that actually dropped us about 10k from just doing 22. So if we can do like another 22, it will cost us a lot more in workforce and power and everything else. But we're currently still at 7 microchips spare and 19 supercoolants spare. So we can build another one of these. And just as many of those as we can possibly fit on it, I think.
Ah, real glad you dropped by. Thanks for supporting my little enterprise here.
Boom,
Transfer
boom.
route suffers from inadequate supply
Power.
of goods.
Yep, that's a problem. That's fine. We fixed it. People. That's obviously a problem. But again, pretty fixable.
Warning. Workforce too low. To meet
Workforce is
production
fine. Do they need more food? They do. How many fish do we have? Not enough. 5 canned fish we need. So let's just put some fish down. 3. Where is the metal phone? I guess I'm importing the metal phone from another zone, which is why it's coming in so fucking slow. Okay, we're now not starving to death, but we still also have 16 spare supercomputers, and we've got 10 spare quantum computers, so we can put those out as well. All right, we're limping towards doing this.
Reviewing transfer route.
We're limping towards this. Okay. This is going in the right direction, so it is worth the investment if I can pull it off. Where's the metal phone come from? From there. This is still slightly in balance. What are our other situations like here? Because I'm assuming the quantum computers are going to come in and they're going to... What's happening probably is, I assume people are moving in and that's costing us some resources, but maybe people aren't really moving in at all. What are we now? Oh my god, we are Big Dick Energy. Oh, I thought it said micro business. That would be funny. Bush Boy YT says, Lewis, be careful you don't have an aneurysm. Thank you. I think I'm okay, actually. Like,
How you doing? Long time, my friend. We have a deal.
We're doing all right. It's a little bit dicey. It's a little bit dicey.
Analyses show unfulfilled demand for specific commodities.
But I think, like, generally, stuff seems to be in the positive.
Under provision of specific consumer goods detected.
Once these quantum computers start flowing in, I think will be really good. I could sell some of the excess crap that I've got, because I haven't got anything being sold at the moment. And I feel like I have excess of these. But they're not worth much. Yeah, I don't really have that much other excesses. I guess I can go and shut down some of the things I'm definitely not going to use. Like, I'm definitely not using at this time of mine. So that's going to save some cash. I think also over here I've got a couple of things which I'm not using at all. Yeah, I think I'm not using this deuterium strainer. So let's get rid of that. And I am using this methane extractor, but I feel like what I should be doing is, oh, what's this? Oh, this was my cryogen. I don't need this either. That can go. It's not freeing up a huge amount of money.
Attention. Under provision of specific consumer goods detected.
This thing's pretty inefficient because it's minus 15%, so I might get rid of it, build it on the new place, and import the methane instead. That's going to cause a massive drop in this. I need 15 more here. But I might already have that. I don't have enough. Let's go and fix that real quick. But that has put me in the positive, as long as I can rebuild the methane extractors here.
Transfer route suffers from inadequate supply of goods.
Yeah, of course. The lack of metal foam here is still a problem.
Wow, look who came in out of the cold. Happy doing business with you.
And lack of metal foam, lack of people.
Unfulfilled demand for specific consumer products. Further investment in research possible. Warning,
Okay.
transfer route suffers from inadequate
What's
supply
this
of goods.
warnings? Power. So I need a shit ton more power.
Warning, human
I need to
resources
build these geothermal
insufficient.
generators. I need power to build the geothermal generators, which needs methane. I think that's its max, that gas station. I need people. I'm doing it. I'm like limping forwards, bit by bit.
Come on in and chill a bit. There's some serious
Sell that.
sweet price.
We are going to need. I think we're going to have to start importing some of the shit into this place that we should be making this here. I think we should just be importing these things. It costs a bit, but I'd rather keep the power low here. I think like running. It's not very expensive having a fish farm. This is pretty low cost as well. I suppose I could just whack down some crappy geothermal generators to keep everything going. I've got the mountain spots. There we go. Okay. This looks fine. How many dudes do I want to commit to having in these places? I guess that's another question. Probably not that many. I can tidy this up. I can move these guys closer to these microchip factories. I can ship out the additional quantum computers that I've just made as well. 42. Okay. Limping towards the 100 that we need.
Transfer options.
So what do I need now here to optimize this? 7 more microchips. I can just do that here, I think. I should have some more of these available. It's definitely better to use the microchips than the deuterium and stuff, because I just wouldn't have the gear for it. This is the area that makes the microchips. Bam, bam, bam. Bam. 22 more. 17 silicon. So I can build that on the old diamond mine.
Attention. Under provision of specific consumer goods detected.
Okay. So there's 22 more microchips.
Under provision of specific consumer goods detected.
In fact, I can build even another one. 28. Now it's 0. Nice. Again, throws me into the negative, but I think we're just going to be bouncing between negative and positive until we get this all on board. What other things am I struggling with? Nothing. Oof. Oof. What a struggle. I think these guys are living pretty cool lives, though. They're lucky. They're very lucky. Yeah, let's import canned goods. I don't need quite as many here, so if I import 10 to there, I can change this one down to 166. Oops. And then I can also import the vitamin drinks I need. Just need another like 15.
Renewing parameters.
So these guys, I can't actually see what they need because it's like slightly off the top of the screen. Hey, we just set up Minecraft, Dunk. All right, good idea. It might take like half an hour to load the clients. Are you gonna load it up on all three? Yeah. Okay. Cool, cool. Do you know Shin's login? Okay. You're gonna have to get him to log in, unless he's still logged in from last time. I know you might be able to just load the client because he might have logged in on the Minecraft client. Yeah. So if you just try and boot it, it might say that he's still logged in. All right. You can do the same on this one. Probably. Question mark. Right.
Cassian is pleased to welcome.
Oopsie. Right, what I need to do is fiddle with these things some more. Take this up to like whatever I'm at. 49. So I'm now at 21 of those. Which takes this to 45.
Renewing parameters.
I'm trying to get like back into positive credit balance, and I know I can do it if I provide enough stuff, but these guys, like, they're very picky on what that is right on the like edge of being doable right now. I've got so many different regions and so much different shit going down. I'm just not quite efficient. Like, some of my things are just like, I've got excess goods at various places. Well, the thing is, like, it's like in Anno, like, the best thing to do. So what I've done this session basically is like, I was ready to upgrade, and then I upgraded everyone at once, and then obviously then loads of people move in, and then all of the previous things are lacking. Yeah. So you have to catch up on like the 15 things from all the previous techs, and then new things as well. And so, but in doing that, like, I missed a bunch of things.
But they give you more taxes, right?
They're giving me more what? More cash. Yeah. It's supposed to. Don't know if they actually do. All right, thanks, Doug. We're gonna be playing Minecraft this afternoon. That'll be weird. That'll be unusual. Barely ever played Minecraft before. Be exciting, won't it? For all of us. For everyone. Alright. That should be enough methane to sort out this trade route. So this needs to be 48 to satisfy that.
Updating transfer options.
Which will do the power there. We've got enough power here. These are, I've got 21 microchips spare and 12 supercoolants spare, so I can build a new one of these, unbelievably. I think I'm going to build it just directly behind this one. Oh no, I can't do that because I want to put modules on this. So I'll leave a little bit of space. Now your truck stop. Yeah.
Supply of goods.
Well, I might not. No, that's just not even working at all. Yeah, I'll stick a truck stop up here just for now. Oops. They're expansive, but that's what we need. Let's use up all of our microchips and supercoolants that we're building here. So we can get that down to 0. And then once that's done, oh no. Okay, I think I need another mine site. I needed another blind sight, another geothermal. Oh. And some people to run it. Okay, no, that's fine as well.
This falls into your bailiwick, not ours.
Next, astronaut team incoming.
Okay, that's better. Oh, it's all like slowly we're ticking up with this. I can add another 16 to this, so that's 61. Ah, yeah. So we're leveled up. I guess that's just got more and more people are moving in, and we're satisfying these needs. It is getting there.
In research possible.
I just want to get it to like a positive balance. I think I did have it on a positive balance, but then I fucked it up. And I went too far. Added too much infrastructure.
We want justice. This is what happens to those who oppose it.
Has he just invaded Sarvik
route
province? Which is that one? Is it the one I'm actually on? He's actually invading this one right here. God, that's annoying. Why can't you invade the shit ones where I've not built anything? Ugh, bloody guy.
On in and chill a bit. I'd be brain dead if I said.
Oh, look how many ships he's got.
Force too low to meet production quota.
How many do I have to kill? 71.
Reaching position.
Alright, where's my fleet? Oh, they come over here.
Roger.
Alright, let's sail out.
Affirmative. Enemy detected.
Oh my god. Missile. 4 missile barrages.
Enemy detected.
Nuclear missile fired.
Stop. What is it running for?
Repair drones launched.
All these missile barrages. The fuck?
Roger.
Nuclear missile fired.
Okay.
Roger.
Go and deal with these guys.
Launching.
I killed them with a missile barrage and they dropped 2 more missile barrages.
Nuclear missile fired.
So weird.
Copy that. Mayday.
Shit. I think those are like suicide ships.
Fired. Self-repair. Running. Nuclear missile fired. Nuclear missile fired. Launching. Nuclear missile.
I don't think I actually like these support fleets. Like they're actually legit worse than like default. So at least the default like comes and like, so the default for this is that a little dude comes and fights for you, but this is just like pointless.
Launching.
Affirmative.
How many more do I need to kill? Who do you want me to
I
kill?
wouldn't feel too safe just yet.
Ah, he's left. I guess killing lots of little shitty ships is as good as whatever I was else doing. Once I've got all these hot springs hooked up, I think they'll be really good, actually.
You have set a fine example.
Power-wise.
Good thinking. Another Arctic branch office will certainly prove useful.
900 more power. Let's get that one going. I guess it does need... it's only 25 people. It's weird that it, like, says it needs so many. See, this now needs 140 dudes to work it. These need 75.
Shuttle arriving according to schedule.
Alright, we're gonna have to wrap this up, I think, because we're gonna have to play Minecraft in a second. Well, good. This one crashed on load. That is great news. Looks like those two were alright, though. I guess Duncan won't be joining us for Minecraft. Oh. How far are we from doing this? 35 peeps. Is that because they're pretty unhappy? I think they want neuro implants. If I got spare eyeballs I can bring in. Probably, yeah. Let's just see if I can bring some peeps in.
Updating
Get these guys like decently happy. And
Come on in.
get enough of a workforce together to run like a proper production facility. I need enough metal foam. I should just build a fucking metal foam producer here rather than shipping it in. This has just been the biggest mistake of the day.
You know how to trade.
Having to buy it, like, oh, this has been the worst. It's because my base back at home is so vast. So many quantum computers are needed that even just like all of these is nowhere near enough. I'm building like an entire city here. How many more can I afford? Okay, I can afford another. Right. Okay, we've used up
has almost run out. I know who to
pretty much all of our we're using all of our microchips now. So let's see if this actually is it. Is this going to be enough? 78 to put us in the green or not?
Reviewing transfer route.
Let's find out.
Company trademark.
We leveled it up,
popularity.
and it is enough. Okay, so I can now. Oh, this is terrific. Okay, so that definitely puts us well in the green. Oh, amazing. Oh, we did it. We fucking did it. Okay, so we've stabilized after the great
I'm sure it's
the great investor apocalypse. We built this whole new fucking like super town like Singapore or some shit. Like full of like just bankers and merchants. Oh, and we did it. Oh, shit, that's great. I'm really pleased actually. So next time we're going to be able to slowly I might over the next week slowly limp up to fix these quantum computers coming in. Next time we will build androids, replicators, anti-grav compensators, and medibots. We will continue to unlock bits of the space station. I might see if I can do this off camera as well, because this is a bit of a ball ache.
Then again, I see you
because I have
most
to
of the
wait
time.
for like an hour and 30 for these. But once that's done, as long as I keep 2 electronics workshops at all times, I can always not have to use qubit processors to make the good stuff. Oh, I'm pleased. I'm actually really pleased about how this has gone. We're in positive cash flow, just about, with a bit of optimization in these zones. Like getting the stims to these guys, promoting them to scientists, making sure they have proper community, building the new hot springs and stuff. Like just doing like bits and bobs, like improving the power and stuff. I think will be in very good shape.
All right. Let's see what
Doing more drills, getting more area unlocked. This has unlocked a new mining site. We can send it back some molybdenum, or just use it as extra power to power all these incredibly expensive things. Yeah, I'm pleased. I think I've got a choice here, really, of whether I want to have a lot of dudes or just spend a lot of power. And I think I'll probably go with power. I think I'll probably just build lots of geothermals, and then I'll build these anti-workforce modules. So like 5 of these will basically mean this thing doesn't use workforce anymore. So I can like basically just reduce the amount of people I need on this island a lot. I'll put some credit maintenance modules on here, which will reduce the cost of running these geothermal generators. I mean, this is just something I just have to wait for, really. I just have to like get enough credits, spend a little bit of time. I feel like in some zones the dudes don't pay you very much tax, but they use a lot of quite fiddly stuff. Like I mean, these guys are all ready to promote, but I kind of don't want to promote them because I think it will actually give me more workforce on this island if I do. Yeah, it does. And I guess I'm already satisfying the quantum computer's demand, but I can promote these guys. Fuck it, I'll promote a few guys here, as long as they're not like, as long as it's not too much of a pain in the ass to deal with. I suppose it is worth promoting them, but yeah, like I just want to have minimize the amount of dudes I have to have in the Arctic, really. So it just takes up a lot of floor space, a lot of mining sites, a lot of fishing sites, and I kind of need to provide the canned food to people in the tundra. I'm glad I did that second rocket launch bay as well, because I think that's really helped get enough scientists up on the orbital station. At least these ones aren't empty anymore. But I do need to send them some coral, which I can probably do sooner rather than later.
Good to see you.
That'll give me enough expertise to maybe do this one as well, get through it a bit quicker. Job done. All right, I'm going to quickly go and have a 5-minute break while we get Project Ozone loaded up, and then Ped will join me and Shin. We need to plug in some new headsets. So go and make yourselves a sandwich. Stay tuned for some Minecraft. Coral. I pronounced it coral. Drago Drake. Hype Penguin. We're going to be back. Be right back. Thanks for watching. See you next week.